All right there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, bringing you an exclusive first look at Tennis Manager 2023. Brand new game, literally just released right now. Link to the Steam store page is in the description if you want to go and check it out. But we're going to take a first look here. And first of all, a big thank you to the developers, Rebound Interactive, who sent me this code. This is a beta version that I've been able to play over the last few days. So we're just going to have a quick look today, a first look at setting up a game. We'll play a match. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it's different to previous versions of the game. I did play this last year as well, though I never got around to making a series on it, but I enjoyed it, played a couple of seasons, and I'm interested to see how the game's further developed. I think it's kind of been a work in progress game over the last 2 years it's been released, so hopefully this year is going to be a bit of a big step forward. So I'm going to set up a new career here right away. Now, this does have the option to bring in mods. There will be something along the lines of real name fix. I'm going to make a video on that very soon, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in getting the real player names in. This is one of those where they've got, you'll see what I mean in a moment, but they've got kind of slightly edited player names. But obviously at the moment there's no mods available because the game hasn't officially been released at the time of recording, although it is officially released now. Anyway, we are going to create our career. Now, we'll see up here the one of, well, first I get to put my profile in here, so we'll just call me DG Tennisman. Very creative, I know. Will make me. Now this is interesting. I could have a I could have a manager here from the Ireland Islands of all places. That jumped out straight away. Antarctica. Let's go with Antarctica. Why not? We'll just put in a more realistic age for me, of course. And I think let's have a look. I don't know, this guy, or maybe this guy with my old glasses. Let's go for this one. All right. I don't know if you can add your own picture in. It would be good if you could. Now, we see here when you set up your profile, a little bit like Football Manager, to drop the name of another management game where you can put in, you know, your Sunday League footballer or your international. Here you can go from novice all the way up to legend. I'll just go for experienced for now. And you get to choose a style which will kind of preset your abilities. So we've got here technician. It says here player's progression matters more than anything, and you can see here that all those tactical training stats have gone up. We also get strategist, so someone who's more on the tactics side, so tactics and mental stats go up high. I'm going to go for communicator because, you know, using words of motivation to get our performer out there. But you know, there's various options, or you can do it custom as well. Now, here's something that's one of the new features that was touted, that you can create your academy and your own player. Now, I am going to do this. I'm planning to do this as a series. So when we do the series, when the real name fix is available, then I will come in and start my own academy, build my own player, and we will track the career. For now, just for a quick first look today, let's go for an existing academy and see what's available. So let's just wait for that to load up. Now they do have, you see, I think most of these are real academies, probably. We've got the British #1 tennis academy. We could go for that one. Yeah, we'll go for that one. I think go for something local. You see here they've all got different reputations. And we can go down, let's see how far down we can go down to the Frankfurt Tennis Academy as well. Well, I'm going to go for, yeah, as we said, the British Tennis Academy. So let's launch our career. I'm not going to take any of the advice because I've already played through this. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought that was asking me if I wanted the tutorials. Right, here's the bit where we get the tutorials. So, yeah, there's quite a comprehensive tutorial system, which is welcome, especially if you're a new player to this game. But yeah, it'll just talk you through each screen when you first land on it. So the layout, I do like the UI. It's looking good. Got this little stock photo here to add a little bit of color to the inbox. So we're welcomed to the academy. And then we get all these tabs up here. Of course, we've got our inbox, and we can filter our messages quite easily. Then here, circuits, we get information. Okay, I'm going to get these screens popping up all the time anyway. So here we get the rankings. You see what I mean about the names? Rafael Nadal. Okay. Novak Djokovic. So obviously there will be a fix available for these as soon as that's available. I'll be making a video on how to apply it. But yeah, we've got all the men's rankings there. We've got the women's rankings here as well. And then we've got the junior rankings also. Now, race, let's have a look. Yeah, this is just like the current calendar year rankings that we've got as well, which I guess plays into the end of season finals. Also World Cup rankings. So obviously this is a new addition. This is the Davis Cup, but represented in the game. They obviously haven't got the name license, so they're calling it the World Cup, an international tournament, which we do apparently. There will be the chance later in the career to get called up as the head coach for the Davis Cup or World Cup team. And also your players in your academy can get called up as well. So that's something to look forward to. And that's also one of the other big additions to the game this year. In order to have that full kind of Davis Cup experience, they've added in doubles play, which is something that wasn't in the game previously. So I'm looking forward to trying out a doubles match at some point. And here we see the tournaments that are coming up in the calendar. Obviously, starting early in the season, there's going to be the Australian Open, a lot of the Australian tournaments coming up. But we're going to have some lower ranked tournaments that we're going to be playing through first of all. Then we'll get a look at the records, the kind of all-time records for both the men's and the women's game. And then we can have an overview of the stats as well of players all around the world. Now, you see here, obviously, these are regen pictures. And when we click on, Rafael Nadal, this is what he looks like in game. I do believe it was the case last year, and hopefully it's going to be the case with this year's name fix, that we're going to get real player pictures on that as well. So, these are the different things you can look at. Now, our team, these are the players assigned to my academy at the moment. So you see we start off with 5, and we can set up their training. We can look at some stats for them. We can come up with game plans for them as well, like how we want them to approach each match. Then we get the staff screen, so we can assign staff to different areas of training. So we can I can add myself in to bolster the training for some of these guys and their physical training. And you see a little bit like in the Football Manager game, we've got star ratings for the coaches depending on the position or the particular task that they're assigned to. So we can assign that from here. We can recruit more staff, obviously. Then we get our sports staff who are in the academy. So our trainers and our coaches and physios. We also get our outside of sports, so our agents and so on. They're all listed here. Our analysts and so on, our scouts, they all come up here. Then the academy itself, we're going to get some goals. You'll see in a minute when I click through. So this is empty at the moment, so we'll come back to this, but we'll get some season objectives, both for how our players perform, finances, and then developing the reputation of the academy as well. And we can click a bit more into here to see the kind of financial breakdown, the infrastructure. So obviously we can make improvements to our facilities, our practice areas, gymnasium, swimming pool, physiotherapy, all of that kind of stuff. The youth center, that all comes in as well. And then we can kind of get a manager overview here as well. So I'm just going to click through a bit. We will soon, you see, when we start this, it's kind of December 2022, as you can see from the date up here. So we're soon going to be invited to tournaments, and we'll maybe get to enter ourselves into some tournaments as well. So here we go. We've got the objectives for the season. So I should not drop below 50% satisfaction. So you can get sacked in this game, and then you've got to search for a job at a new academy. We've got to make sure that we've got over £100,000 in the bank at the end of the season. We want to increase the reputation of the academy, but that's a secondary. So we don't have to worry as long as we're hitting our main targets, I guess. And 50% of the players with the same nationality as the academy. So we want to promote British tennis, obviously. So we get here also a bit of an overview of our team, of all the players we've got on board at the moment. And then, we'll have a press conference to do in a little bit as well. Although I found the press conferences here, in fact, we're going to come right into it now. I find these they're a little bit more enjoyable. They're a little bit more streamlined than the Football Manager ones. So it says here, I'm getting a question from Erin here that I'm joining a prestigious academy. Do I feel I'm up to the challenge? I'm very pleased that Tom Heineman, I think that's Tim Henman probably, chose me for this. Daisy has a question for me as well. What made you decide to manage a tennis academy? Born to be a manager. Of course, that's what we're all about on this channel. Do you think Jack is the best player in the academy? Will you train him personally? Yeah, healthy competition in the ranks. I'm going to be a bit non-committal on that at the moment. I want well-rounded players. Yeah, we'll go there. So we also get the chance to chat individually to players before their matches. We'll have a look at that in a minute as well. But yeah, it's all good stuff so far. All right, so here we go. Tournament registrations. So we're into the hard season first of all. So obviously we're going to have some of our players registered in those youth tournaments. We've got those coming up. We've got also here for McBritold going into the girls junior tournaments. And then we've got Barnes going into the women's rookie tournaments, starting out with an indoor tournament in Glasgow. All sounds good. Off to Brazil and Singapore, so jet setting straight away. Then we've got Ferry, who's going to go on to the men's rookie tour, starting out in Chile. He's going to go on a bit of a tour, go to the States, Turkey and Italy as well. And Draper, who we've got here, is going to start out in Asia at the Indian Open, I guess that is, and then going to go on to Adelaide and then the Australian Open. So that'll be our big one. We're probably just going to go through to the first match that comes up just to see what that looks like, so we can see what the 3D match engine is like this year. Oh, but wait, before that, now here's another feature of the game. We get to have individual discussions with each of our players. What do we want for them, or what do we want to challenge them to achieve this season? So here we see Jack. It's important we set your goals for the season. What ranking do you think I should aim for at the end of the season? What's his current ranking? His best career ranking's been 41, and it says he's currently ranked 38 and number 3 in the UK. Top 150. Now let's go top 30. Let's say top 30. We should aim for top 30. And he says, okay, top 70, mate. We'll go with what you say. All right. He's obviously not feeling too confident. So for the Grand Slam tournaments, what do we want? Round of 16, let's say. Round of 16. Shooting for the stars doesn't scare me. Glad to hear it, mate. What are our goals for the tournaments, for the continental tournaments? Let's win a title. Come on, let's make sure you do it. He says that's doable. We leave the negotiation. We can do that with all our players. For now, though, I'm just going to delegate those because we just want a quick look to get ahead to the first match. But yeah, that's a nice way to set those goals for the season. So there's a bit more of a dynamic to it here, that you're setting goals with your bosses at the academy, but you also get to set goals with the individual players as well, which is a nice touch. Now, a bit of a reminder that I've got to sort out the training schedules. So here we go, the training. So you see we can build in morning, afternoon, evening sessions, build in a bit of rest and things like that. Now, this is the default. This is something I'm going to experiment with and play around with a bit more, but you can, of course, just jump in and start adjusting some of those sessions. You could move the rest to the evening or the morning. I suppose it depends on your player. All right, here's another thing to take care of before the first tournaments of the season. Here we've got the opportunity to get some sponsorship deals in for our players. So let's have a look at that. Here is our Mr. Draper. Is it Draper or Dapper? I've forgotten already. But anyway, Mr. Draper. So we can get him a racket deal. What do we want? We can choose a new contract. When that's up, we can choose the actual racket that we want him to be using. And you can see here, these do adjust his stats somewhat. So I'm going to go, perhaps, I think, serve accuracy, forehand and backhand accuracy. I like the sound of that. Then outfit suppliers. Now, do we have to... no, so we've got some targets from the sponsors as well that we're going to have to achieve. And then outfits, we can choose a few different things here. That's very neon. All right, or we can go in all black or all white. So I think we'll stick with what he originally had. And then we get to change our footwear as well. So obviously we can get deals. We can sign up with... They've got some companies in here. They've got like you know, Dunlop in here, and they've got Lacoste as well, so you can get deals with those guys later on when the time comes as well. But okay, we've got him sorted. Okay, so you can see here as we're going through the simming, some of my academy players, their results are coming up. So you can, with this game, you can focus on just one player and kind of coach them and follow their career, or you can jump in on the other tournaments as well. You can change that in the settings, but I guess it's more realistic that you would focus on one particular player, maybe a star player and things like that. So you see, I get the question here though. McBrittold is going to be playing in the final today in the J1 San Jose tournament. So would we like to join them for this one instead of their regular coach? I'll tell you what. Oops. So yeah, let's go for it. Why not add a first trophy to our first look? We're going to the final with McBrittold. Let's play some tennis. So we can see here how she's come through from the round of 32. Didn't drop a set through those first 3 games. Also didn't drop a set in the semis either. So she comes into the final as number 3 seed and hasn't dropped a single set so far in the tournament. So hopefully that's going to continue here. Here we get a little overview of her and her opponent. So we get their rankings and a few stats about them and things like that as well. Obviously, as number 1 seed, Sophia here joined a little bit later. We get a bit of analysis. It says she's in weak form, even though she's through to the final as well. And we get a win rate on hard surfaces. Obviously, these are juniors, so win rate of 100% is possible. We can then make some strategic adjustments for the game. So this is where we get into the kind of micromanagement part of it. So we can have a look where we want our players to aim their shots, what kind of shots we want them to be playing, if we want them to go in for some slice shots or flat shots, if we want them to, you know, what kind of risk do we want them taking on that second serve. I might drop that down a bit, actually. We don't want to go high risk, not when we're in a final situation. Tactical discipline, we can balance these out here. The intensity level, so I'm going to pump that up a bit for the serve and the key points. Let's go into the locker room so we can do a little pep talk here before the game. Tennis gods are on your side today. I see something special coming. That's what I'm going with. Oh yes, and we've boosted the confidence. Nice job, me. All right, let's have a look at this match engine and see what it's like. So here we get a nice overview, the nice San Jose weather, 31 degrees in, oh, San Jose, Costa Rica, right. For some reason I thought it was San Jose, California. Costa Rica, nice place to be spending our first tournament and our first match. So here is our player, Ella. Here's our opponent, Sophia. All right, and here we get a bit of an overview of our match display. Okay, and we get the umpire's voice in here as well. Okay, ooh, straight away we've put our opponent under pressure. Let's play this point out and see. Come on. Oh, yes. Off to a cracker of a start. Now, you see there are various options around here. We can change the camera angle. We can go for an overhead view. We can go for this kind of isometric view as well. We can kind of have the camera centered on our player, or we can go for the TV style coverage, which I think we'll stick with for now. It's probably the best. Nice rally going on. The audience appreciate it. Oh, that was a good save from our player. Ooh, she liked that. All right, could we get a break here immediately? That would be a fantastic start to the final. All right, let's see how we go. Come on, let's watch this full game through, and then we can speed it up a bit and just come back for the key points. All right, our opponent, Sophia, is trying to claw her way back into it, but her first service rate's not very good. She's got nerves, butterflies early in this game, I think. All right, come on. Let's get a break in the first game. That would be fantastic. All right, some good rallies being built up here. Oh, I thought she was going to... Oh, lovely. Well played, Ella. That was good stuff there. And we've got 2 break points. And again, oh, she hit that long. You could tell she was disappointed by that. All right. Oh, again, the first service doesn't get in. And we've got the break. That is absolutely fantastic. fantastic. All right, so like I said, we can speed this up a bit. So you see, they just bring it back for the crucial point where the game is going to be won. So let's see if we can go 2-love up here. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can. Come on, you've got this, Ella. Nice. Ooh, this isn't good. It looks like there's going to be a break back here. Oh, no, we've defended the first break point. Good stuff. Okay, let's see if we can defend the second one as well. Okay, nice. Oh, that was just a little bit long. I thought she'd picked the perfect shot, but now it's tied up again at 2-2. Oof. How's this going to go from here? All right, so we're at the end of the set now. We're serving to tie it up at 6-6 and take it to a tiebreaker, which we've just done. So tiebreaker to settle the first set, 6-6. It's been a tense game, evenly balanced, obviously, as the scoreline suggests. So let's see how this tiebreaker goes. Oh, dearie me. That's no good. Let's do the talk here. You can do it. Come on. Let's try and get pumped up for this. We can also then request a talk at the end of the set, which I think I'm going to do. We might need it. Get some morale up. That's gone. Oh, that was pretty poor. Okay, let's see if we can get back in this. Oof, that was nearly an ace. Oh, nice return. Nice return. 2-all. Come on. Let's... Ooh, was that an ace? Yes, it was. Okay, it's our service again. Let's see if we can win this tiebreak. That was a good serve. Forced our opponent wide. And we take advantage, so it's 3 apiece. Come on. Oof. This one is definitely going to the wire, this first set. Could be a big psychological advantage for whoever gets this. So come on, let's get a first career trophy. Obviously, we've still got another set to win, even if we can win this one. But ooh, we're 4-3 down. Come on, let's see if we can get a break point here. Come on. Let's win this one. And then put ourselves in a nice advantage. Ooh, that was a good return from our opponent. She's 5-3 up. She's closing in on taking this set now. Let's see if Ella can make a comeback. Come on, Ella, you can do it. Oh, why did you leave that? Why did... Okay. Anyway, let's just play on from here. Okay. Was that out? It looked to me like it landed in, but the game continued. Anyway. Okay, so we lose the first set. That is unfortunate. Because we got that break in the first game. I thought we were on our way. So we get a little overview. Let's see the unforced errors. That's costed us a little bit. Take less risk and not give away so many free points. Well, let's go to the talk. Stop giving her free points. Well, that's what we'll say. She did not react. Come on, Ella. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me. Let's get this first game. Come on, that's crucial in this second set. Can we, kind of recover from the blow of losing that first set in this first game here? Okay, we will see. We will see. Okay, let's just speed up to the crucial point. Okay, here we go. We've got to get this one. Get this one. Don't rush it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Oh, damn. It's gone to juice. All right. First service is getting a bit errant here, isn't it? That's going to be something to work on in training. And that was poor. Oh, now there's a break point for Sophia. Come on. Come on, get back into this. You've got to save this. Got to show your mettle. Nice. Oh, yes. Bit of a big fist pump. The crowd not into this at all for some reason, but yeah, they will later, in future years, they will say, I was there, won't they? All right, so again, we got a break point to defend. Come on. You've done all the hard work. Don't throw it away now. Oh, that was out. Oh, that was a bit of a dodgy call. All right, we've now come to the end of this second set, or potentially the end of the second set, and our opponent, Sophia, she's serving for the match. We haven't been able to get that break back yet, but, oh, that was just in. But, it's been an even match. It's just, that... It's just been going Sophia's way, and she's 2 points away now from defeating our academy player in this game. But let's see what we can do here. Come on. Oh, come on, she got lucky there. Oh, no, 3 match points, 3 match points. We're throwing it all away here. Come on, but okay, we could be about to make an epic comeback. Well, let's wait and see what happens in this game. If we can get this break back here, then never mind. No point in me finishing that sentence, really, is there? Oh, rub it in, why don't you? Bit of unsportswoman-like conduct there, I think. You know, you've got to show a bit more decorum and respect in this game, I think. But okay, 21 unforced errors. Yep, Ella's definitely a rookie, but not too bad. She took that first set to a tie break, and it was just it's just that one break in it. So yeah, I think she's got potential. And we get a post-match talk as well. We've got to bounce back as quickly as possible. Let's see, you played a great game. It's a defeat that'll make you grow up. That's helped her relax a bit. She now appears troubled. Oh dear. We don't want to have a troubled teenager on our hands. But alright, that is a first look at Tennis Manager. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game if you're planning to buy the game. And let me know what you would like to see from me in terms of content. Like I said, my plan is we'll get the real name fix in, then we'll set up our own academy, create our own player, and try to turn them into the world #1. Let me know if that's the kind of thing you'd like to see or any other suggestions for content from this game. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.